Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur le salon Prolight+Sound 2016. Je suis Stéphanie de chez Sonovante. On est sur le stand Alan & Heath et on va vous présenter aujourd'hui le nouveau produit QuSB avec un chef produit.
So hi. This is QuSB, our new compact mixer product. It is designed to be carried very portably, put on stage. You plug in 16 microphones and have 12 outputs. Then it has a few less inputs than our Q16 product. It has a stereo output and a stereo input. It's still capable of 18-channel multi-track recording to USB, but it also has 32 input-output USB-B to record to laptop or computer, Mac or PC. The network port is to connect any Wi-Fi router or access point, and we've introduced a foot switch for assignable controls of any of the features you might want to use, like tap tempo for effects, or to mute a channel, or to change a scene in the mixer. The mixer isn't just limited to the 16 inputs and 12 outputs. It has a Q32 core, which means that when you add, for example, an AB168 audio rack, you can expand the inputs to 32 inputs and 20 outputs. Now, it doesn't have any physical controls. Everything is controlled from QPad, our iPad mixer app. And this has been expanded greatly to include the features that you previously had to access through a touch screen on the mixer or a physical control. So we now have, as well as the standard mix options, we have more soft keys, more options in the custom layer. So we can add MIDI faders, for example, and we also have controls for the stereo or 18-channel multi-track recording, and it has automatic mic mixing built in like the other mixers. In the setup, we can configure how we want our custom layers to look, so we can assign any combination of channels in there. We also have control of automatic mic mixing again from another menu, or signal generator for testing the PA system. Pre-after fade listen configuration for your front of house engineer. We have control assignments for the network as usual, some MIDI control, and the foot switch assignment. This is a dual foot switch input, so we can have two controls which can be assigned to anything from mute group, DCA, tap tempo, scene recall, and controls for playing audio from the multi-track or stereo recorder. So it's all very, very flexible. And we also have some visual controls of the Q drive control, which controls multi-track from here. We have more scene capability, so we have the filters and safes to protect your channels or protect your scenes from being overwritten. And we now have an expansive input-output patching system. So we can choose to route any input from our external box into any channel of the mixer very easily from the app. We also have that capability for a monitor output as well. Through our D-Snake connection, which is the same for the audio racks, we can send 40 channels to our personal mixing systems, and that allows you to mix up to 40 channels individually, and you can have as many of those systems as you like, daisy-chained to the whole system. Then we also have a patch for USB, so we can choose which channels we want to record to the 18-channel multi-track. And that is almost everything.